nullification papers, which were all about states' rights. They said that if a state did not like a federal government law that had been passed, they had the right to nullify that law within their state. That was the basis for states' rights, which eventually led to secession and like that. So Andrew Jackson, who he was president under, was he was vice president under Andrew Jackson, was so angry with John C. Calhoun for these nullification papers that he challenged him to several duels. None of these duels did not end up taking place. By the way, Andrew Jackson was the modern-day 50 Cent, if you know who that is. He'd been shot several times. He'd been in all kinds of duels. Step up. But after Andrew Jackson left office, he said that he only had 2 regrets. One is that he hadn't hung Henry Clay, and the 2 is that he had not shot John C. Calhoun. Step up, step up, step up. And John C. Calhoun, we loved him, again. Longest funeral procession in history. He didn't like us quite so much. He called Charleston a seething pit of sin and debauchery. Now, we did get the last laugh, though. We'll be passing his grave up here on the left. And this is that palmetto tree right here.
Didn't you say they changed the Williams house to Calhoun? Is that the same Calhoun?
Same family. Yes, ma'am. Patrick Calhoun, who married into the Williams family, was of the same family of John C. Calhoun. Yes, ma'am. So we're coming back on Chalmers Street right here. By the way, this little tree right here is called a loquat tree, the little tiny one behind the palm tree, the palmetto tree. Yep. There's a lot of bigger ones in the city. That's terribly tiny. That fruit is edible. It's also called Japanese fig. That pink house down there, it's called the Pink House Gallery now. That is thought to be the oldest structure in the city, 1698. The oldest documented home in the city is 1712. That is the Colonel William Rhett House. That's on Hazel Street, about 3 blocks up that way. We're on Church Street right now. Anyone know why it's called Church Street? Lots of churches on it. Well done. On the right is the Free Huguenot Church. One of only 2 churches in America where they still give some of their services in French. Step up, step up, step up. On our left is the Dock Street Theater. This is the oldest structure built in America purely for theatrical purposes. It was partially burned in one of the 5 Great Fires. It originally ended up being the Planters Inn and is now back to the Dock Street. By the way, anyone trying to dine tonight? Looking for places to dine? If you're looking for good seafood, Hank Seafood right across the market where we started out, consistently voted best seafood in the city. If you follow Queen Street down, this is that street right here, it used to be called Dock Street, you'll get to 82 Queen Street. That is the name of a restaurant that serves some of the best she crab soup in the city. She crab soup was invented here and is a Charleston specialty. She crab soup, yep.
She crab?
She crab.
She
crab, yep. It's made of roe of crab. It has sherry in it. I don't remember all the other ingredients. It's very good. I'm probably not your best authority on fine dining in the city. I'm a tour guide salary. But I can recommend a couple of them for you. By the way, that's John C. Calhoun's grave right there to the left of that tree. The big one that says Calhoun on it. This is Colonel William Rhett's grave, the one man who tracked down Flatbeard and the Gentleman Pirate, where that black sign is right there. Also buried here are Charles Coatsworth Pinckney, one of the signers of the U.S. Constitution, and Edward Rutledge, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence.
Do you know much about the signs on the old gravestones?
The signs on the old graves?
Yeah, like the skeleton. Yeah, someone said that was, because the person had died of the plague or something.
You know, I have no idea. I don't know.